I'm going to show you guys a series of quarterback comparisons. And you guys have to tell me who's better at every single one of these skills.
Okay.
So we have on screen, we have mobility, processing, accuracy, arm strength, and clutch. And we got to pick who's better at all these from 10 quarterback combinations.
All right.
Damn.
Let's go straight to discourse hell. Justin Herbert and Jalen Hurts. Mobility.
Jalen Hurts.
Naturally, we go Jalen Hurts.
Nice.
That's where we give it to him. That one is clear cut.
Mm-hmm.
Tush push capabilities. The functional mobility is next level. Processing.
Yeah. Take
Gigantic gap here. That's obviously Jalen Hurts' biggest weakness.
Yeah.
First of all, just put the X up there. I don't need the X. All right.
Yeah. Herbert is one of the better processors in the league. His like the way we applaud Jared Goff for turning his back to defense and killing it in play action, Herbert does that even better. Accuracy. Naturally, Justin Herbert. Even though Jalen Hurts does have his accuracy strengths with the deep balls, Justin Herbert might be the most accurate quarterback in the league at all three levels. And the ability to get throws he can access up the middle of the field.
Jalen Hurts is getting stomped out right now.
Arm strength.
Herbert got it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
there's like two quarterbacks in the world we'd not give it to over Herbert.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Yeah, go ahead. Put that X. Go ahead. Put that X where it belongs. Put that X right on my side. That's all I need. I can run and I'm clutch.
I guess so, man. I guess so.
That's it.
And you know what? You got a ring off that.
And
So,
you know
sir.
what? You can have competitions like this, right? Little TikTok games. You can have wins in TikTok games.
Yeah.
We have wins in real life, in Super Bowls.
yeah. I know this maps out. Jalen Hurts is
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
won the games. He's mobile. And Herbert, you can't give him the clutch, but he's one of the most gifted throwers in the NFL.
Yeah, man. If we're just doing like the mental exercise and just thinking about like what could happen,
Yeah.
all, the hypotheticals of it all. Go ahead, take it, Justin.
If man wins again. Okay. Baker Mayfield versus Jared Goff. Two very different players.
Damn, this is so polarizing.
Baker's a little more mobile, so we'll give him mobility.
For sure.
Well, he's a lot more mobile, actually. I shouldn't say a little.
Yeah, Jared Goff.
Yeah, it's not even close.
He's not moving like that.
And processing is also not close. Goff
It's
is
Goff.
The reason Goff is a good quarterback is because he's a good processor. Like that is everything for Jared Goff. He is incredibly fast with it. He might be one of the only guys that like rivals Joe Burrow in that.
So is accuracy towards Goff's way as well.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of fair to pencil in.
I actually don't know. I actually don't know how I feel about that one.
Jared Goff puts the ball. So I can't tell if I should put this to processing or accuracy, but he puts the ball in danger a lot less.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it's a mixture of processing and accuracy for Baker.
But I guess like in this sense, I'm gonna give it to Goff though in this sense, because I do think that if it's not in like when we're talking about like Lamar and Joe Burrow and they're both like at the top of the league, that's fine. And to kind of separate it, when you're more closer to the middle of the pack and everything is so intertwined, I'm okay giving that to Jared Goff and that skill being a product of the processing.
Yeah.
Arm
strength.
Baker.
Is Baker.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
Launching that bitch.
Goff doesn't have like a weak arm necessarily. Yeah. It's not like he has a noodle arm, but it's Baker. Baker has a very strong arm.
You think he's top 5 in arm strength?
Well, there's a lot of like backup quarterbacks that like have incredibly strong arm, but can't do shit with it.
Even outside of the guys who play, like top 3 instantly are Mahomes, Allen, Herbert, and then Jordan Love hasn't.
Jordan Love's
arm.
That's true. Okay, never mind.
Dak has very good arm strength.
That's a whole long conversation.
Dak's arm strength is like, I'm gonna throw a 20-yard pass up the seam. That's gonna be the fastest pass you've ever seen in your goddamn life. Not necessarily like throwing 80 yards like fucking other guys. So no, he's not top 5, but he does have a very strong arm. Clutch. Now Baker is like Mr. Get Shit Done. Like he is like, there's a lot of weaknesses to his game. He takes too many sacks, doesn't have the best pocket presence. He'll put the ball in danger, yada yada. But he gets shit done. So like, my instinct is to give him clutch.
However, honestly, the Lions were winning mad one-score games last year.
Yeah.
And it seemed like they were always making the right decision at the right time, and a lot of that is on the quarterback. Based on just this last year, I do want to give it to Jared Goff.
They're pretty close in terms of like how much I believe in them to make the right decision at the end of the game. Goff's a little more reliable, but Baker's more of a playmaker. Where like he'll make the big plays in the clutch, whereas Goff won't kill you and consistently keep the offense moving. Which I think,
with that being said, I probably would lean towards Jared Goff.
Okay, just the reliability factor.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's a real big. I know there's a big hive of Baker fans that like We're like, look at them. He's QB4 in fantasy football. It's like top 5 QB in the world.
They're going to hate us.
Yeah, they always will. But I will say to those Baker Mayfield fantasy football fans, you guys can have clutch. That's a debate. Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes.
Shit.
All right, mobility, fine. Josh, you got it.
Yeah, Josh got it. Just the strength.
But if I talk about functional mobility.
Yeah, listen, Mahomes isn't too far behind. Weirdly enough, as being not super fast, that man can move. He has. So Josh Allen has more physical traits than mobility. Like his strength is a legitimate crazy weapon of his to go with speed and size and whatnot. Mahomes just has like the ultimate like mobility IQ. He knows when to run, where to run, and like makes up for the lack of athleticism.
Yeah, he knows his angles for sure.
So we'll give it to Josh, but it's not.
Can open up them hips.
He knows his angles. Processing,
Mahomes.
Mahomes gets it over everybody. And then some people will be like, he's not a great processor. He's just talented. You guys do not know what the fuck you're looking at.
Doesn't make any sense.
You don't know a thing about what you're looking at.
No, really.
There's no way that's been uttered by people's mouths.
Yeah.
Y'all are saying that?
Yeah,
you guys are saying that?
There's a narrative.
Yeah,
Accuracy also. So last year, Mahomes didn't have an accurate year. He's throwing to absolutely nobody. I don't really blame him. But again, some people will say he's not that accurate.
I don't care what they have to say. Like that's the thing is like.
But Josh Allen's also accurate now. Like Josh Allen has made strides.
Good for him. I'm taking Mahomes. I think Mahomes also like, and this is where he is better. His accuracy off platform is better than anybody in the league.
That's a good that's a good argument. Is that his ability to access throws, moving on the run, in the pocket from different arm angles, all the different forms of him reaching his accuracy, that gives him the nod.
I will never forget. This man was lying down in midair and hit the guy right here in his hands.
Yeah. And I know last year the deep ball numbers are what they were. His best deep ball target was DeAndre Hopkins. I don't give a fuck about Patrick Mahomes' numbers last year.
Yeah. Okay. I guess when you give me that argument, which also like encapsulates through the pressure too, you got it.
Yeah. Arm strength, naturally. Oh, it's Josh Allen, but Mahomes also has a strong arm.
Yeah.
But Josh Allen is that the strongest arm I've ever seen? And clutch, I mean, what are we even talking about? Mahomes might be
to sweep.
The clutchest QB since Brady. They've won Super Bowls off the fact that he is clutcher than you in the playoffs every year.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. If there's anybody who knows how clutch Patrick Mahomes is, it's Josh
Allen. It's Josh Allen. He's Trevor Lawrence versus Bryce Young.
Yeah, just put all the X's on Bryce Young.
Well, Trevor Lawrence is more mobile, so we'll give him that. He's a better athlete. Bryce Young is like quick, I guess, but he's not super fast and he's tiny, so he can't like take hits. Trevor Lawrence can legitimately run. Man, a stride. Processing though, Bryce Young.
Okay.
Yeah. And assuming we're going off Bryce Young at the end of last season, and assuming that leap is real, processing Bryce Young.
And guess what?
Okay.
I choose to believe that that's real.
But if it was first half of the season last year, Bryce Young would get 0 categories.
Damn.
But we're past that.
Okay, if we're assuming Bryce Young is good enough, he also gets accuracy.
We're being very optimistic.
He also gets accuracy.
Does arm strength go to Trevor Lawrence?
It damn sure goes to Trevor Lawrence. Bryce Young does not have a strong arm. If he had a strong arm, his start to his career would have gone a lot better than it did. Because he doesn't really win any of the physical attributes. Yeah. None of them really go to Bryce Young.
Makes sense.
At all. He has to be like Mr. Whiteboard.
Yes.
Like I know what's gonna happen.
Straight.
And I think clutch, I prefer to give it to nobody.
Yeah, I'm like, why do you base this off of anything?
I don't really trust either of them right now in any real way in a big playoff game.
The only reason why I would give it to Lawrence is because he had one moment where they came back against the Chargers, 27-3. Only notch on his belt.
You know what? Sure, we have 0.
And mind you, that was 2 years ago.
I think it's been a long time. That was like 3 or 4
was
now.
It 3 years ago?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
God damn.
Mind you, it was 3 years ago.
That was a long time ago now.
Was Bryce even in the league at that time?
Low key, this season would make it 4 now. Because this would be 2026. It was 2022, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a long time ago, low key.
Wasn't. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Mind you.
That was 4 years ago.
But that's all he has.
I guess so.
And it's much more than what Bryce Young has.
Yeah, we have nothing to go off of for clutch. So we'll give Trevor Lawrence something. Yeah. Kyler Murray versus Dak Prescott. 2 very different quarterbacks.
Okay.
Mobility.
Kyler gets it.
Clearly. Yeah, even though he's
Dak hasn't been mobile since they snapped his ankle.
Yeah.
And I guess processing will go to Dak, even though what makes Dak special isn't necessarily his processing, but I'm not giving Kyler Murray processing. That will not be happening.
That feels so rude, but it's true.
Accuracy, Dak Prescott can throw in the middle of the field. We're going accuracy, Dak Prescott.
Cool.
Pretty easily. Arm strength. Kyler does have arm strength. I still want to lean Dak Prescott, but Kyler Murray does have a strong arm. Whether or not it's always functional is a question. But he does have a strong arm.
Tradition, I think you should go Dak again.
Let's go Dak. Let's go Dak here.
Yeah, Dak is king hole shot. He will throw a tight end seam up the middle every single time, and he will throw it incredibly hard.
He needs all the wins he can get. Let's give Dak Prescott arm strength. I refuse. This is another one where it's like, I can't give anybody clutch.
I think we can give nobody clutch in this one. I think we can safely give it to nobody. I mean, I guess we'd have to give it to Dak.
At this point, can we put -1 on Dak's clutch? Can we do that?
I guess it has to be Dak, but it's
why?
Why the fuck would it be Kyler Murray?
But what's the argument for Dak?
He's not Kyler Murray. I trust him slightly more than Kyler Murray.
He's not Kyler Murray.
Does Dak Prescott have a Hail Mary game winner?
I can't say he does.
What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything.
That's like the least impressive game winner you can imagine.
What?
Like in terms of like clutch. Like
what is that?
It's just luck. Like
yeah.
That's the game winning drive that implies the least about clutch factor.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Dak Prescott doesn't have that. I'm going Kyler Murray.
I guess.
We'll be giving it to nobody.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy versus Bo Nix.
They're not hating enough.
So mobility, Bo Nix. Bo Nix can run.
You can.
That man is white Jalen Hurts. He will run and he will throw outside the numbers.
Okay.
So processing, I'm giving it to Brock Purdy.
That is where I'm going as well.
Yeah. As a rookie, Bo Nix had a lot of training wheels in the offense. It was a lot of rollout, read one side of the field. It could get better, but as a rookie, his processing was not like notable.
Mm-hmm.
This is the closest one we have, I think.
Honestly, I mean, no, because we've had some that are like 3 and 2 and stuff like that.
I guess.
But accuracy.
But in terms of every single,
I'd go Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy is more accurate than Bo Nix.
This is tough because Bo Nix really was like a story of 2 seasons last year. The first like 5 games of the season were rough, and I do not think he was particularly accurate. But second half of the year, when they really simplified that offense and got him rolling out of the pocket, like I said, reading one side of the field, he was pretty accurate. But again, that's accuracy with training wheels, and I think Brock can like access every level of the field better. So we'll give it to him.
Okay.
Arm strength. I guess Bo Nix gets that.
Yeah, Purdy doesn't have a noodle arm, but I think I would still take Bo Nix's arm.
He is like noodle arm adjacent.
It's not I say noodle arm, I think of Tua, and so it's like,
yeah.
You know, so like, it's not that bad.
Okay.
But yeah, Bo Nix can definitely take the win there. And then
who do you trust more with the late game, Bo Nix or Brock Purdy?
Listen, low key, I'd take Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd take Brock. He's done it multiple times in terms of, yeah.
It's not a fair conversation for Bo Nix here. Can't be.
Yeah, I mean, if Bo Nix
rookie,
he just doesn't play for Shanahan, hasn't been these playoff reps that Brock Purdy is. Like, Brock Purdy definitely wins.
Yeah.
Bo Nix did have moments last year, though.
He did, for sure.
Yeah, Bo Nix is good. CJ Stroud versus Jaden Daniels. So mobility, obviously, Daniels wins.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like the second most mobile quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Processing.
I'm gonna give this to CJ.
Daniels is by far more accurate. Processing, it's hard to differentiate those two. I guess we can give it to CJ. That's probably fine.
We can give him processing, but also
Jaden Daniels is incredibly good at identifying blitzes and replacing the blitz and attacking the exact right zone. He is like a blitz identification processing superpower. But overall, CJ Stroud is a good processor. CJ Stroud is such a good processor that people commonly call him one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league, and I don't think that's true. But he is incredibly good processing. That I think people confuse those two. So we'll give it to CJ.
Okay.
And I'm going Jaden Daniels more accurate. That's pretty easy. Jaden Daniels had an insanely accurate season.
Yeah, he can have that.
Arm strength.
That's CJ as well.
I don't know, actually. I mean, CJ has a crazy arm. Jaden's arm is nice, though.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm just thinking about Jaden in that way because his deep ball is so nice.
Yeah.
But like, also it's not.
Again, it's tough because he's so accurate that it's really hard to like. Differentiating things is tough with guys like this. Yeah. I'll go CJ Stroud. I think CJ Stroud has a little bit more zip, but that's close.
I guess it is the accuracy kind of clouding everything. Because if it's a deep ball, a lot of times if Jaden Daniels is throwing it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's money.
And deep ball is like, so obviously like arm strength is about like the distance you can throw it to, but deep balls are like most quarterbacks can access that. I think arm strength, more importantly, is like the throws you can access over the middle of the field, squeezing into tight windows because you have that type of strength to get it in there and like really, like I said, with Dak Prescott, these hole shots.
Yeah.
I lean CJ slightly.
Okay.
Now clutch. I feel good about both these guys at the end of the game.
I do too, but as of late, if we're just going based off of last season, Jaden Daniels and the Commanders had one of the most like clutch seasons ever.
Yeah.
Completed a Hail Mary.
Won multiple playoff games. Jane Daniels, you are the most clutch QB of these two.
Yeah.
He has like the title until proven otherwise between these two. Jordan Love versus Tua.
Mobility.
It's Tua probably.
No, I don't know. If Tua runs, you're terrified.
So
I don't think we're not doing that. Mobility.
We're not doing that.
I hope he never runs again. So Jordan Love gets mobility.
Okay.
Tua gets processing. I think it's Jordan Love's biggest weakness. Obviously, he's the big crazy arm.
Yeah.
Tua, all he has is processing. Is that he gets the ball out quick. He gets the ball out too quick sometimes. He processes too much. He needs to process a little bit less and feel more.
Nah, he has to do that because that mobility is not there.
Yeah, because
makes sense.
We're scared.
Exactly.
Accuracy, naturally we go Tua. Arm strength, clearly we go Jordan Love. That's the biggest sweep we've seen.
And then clutch, I'm going Jordan Love too.
Why?
How?
Ask yourself a question.
Okay, I'm closing my mind, imagining whatever scenario you paint for me.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
2 timeouts.
Okay.
Tua has the ball.
Fuck.
Gotcha.
You start the ball. You start the drive at the 35-yard line.
Fuck.
Do you think you're gonna win?
No.
Okay. Jordan Love wins it.
Okay.
Jordan Love's more clutch, better arm strength.
Okay.
There we go. That one's pretty clear cut. Justin Fields versus Caleb Williams. Which Bears quarterback wins each category?
Mobility by far, Justin Fields.
And that's the only thing we're giving it to him.
Okay.
Legit, everything else, I'm going Caleb Williams. Neither one of them are clutch. I don't believe in either of them at this point in their career. Yeah. I have more faith Caleb Williams will become clutch this year than I do with Justin Fields.
I've seen a couple times where Caleb Williams can make throws at the end of games and get the Bears into situations where field goals can be made and then people miss field goals.
Yeah.
So I will give Caleb Williams the benefit of the doubt. He gets clutch as well.
Caleb Williams can throw in the middle of the field, better processor. Neither one are accurate. Got more faith in Caleb Williams making the leap this year and becoming accurate at all 3 levels. Arm strength, Caleb Williams is an incredibly strong arm, off platform, like we said with Mahomes earlier, can access crazy throws. And yeah, there's just no world where Justin Fields will ever be clutch in a playoff game.
God damn.
Caleb, maybe.
Okay.
Caleb's a blank slate. We can apply anything we want right now. And I can project future improvement this year.
I guess so.
I can't project a damn thing with Justin Fields.
Not at this stage.
I can project
not anymore.
I can project the below average team offense. That's what I can project.